All right, let's do that. And then let's see how it looks. If I don't like it, I will change it. And maybe not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, we'll try it out. Okay, so got that set up. The question is, do we go up or out? Let's check out the MAM. Confirm. What'd we get? KTRM wire, that could be good. AI limiters. Using plastic. That could be good too. I am not sold on either one just yet, so we're just going to hold off on that. Let me see. So yeah, I need this like that. And then you need to auto-connect. H. Yeah, I think we're just going to leave it here. Like so. And can I get another? H. Oh, wrong one. Alright, that should be better. And one more on each should be good. Missing encased industrial beams. Let's go pick some up. Good thing is that we're right here, so we can go over super quickly and get all those. I don't think I figured out what I was going to do about everything being or going the wrong way. Still need to figure that part out. Okay, encased industrial beams. We could probably work out some really good recipes for like building a new steel factory. That one's decent, but there's no or hardly any alt recipes, and we don't get that much steel. So having a new steel factory would be good. Now let's turn this down some. There we go. That should help with the encased industrial beams, which are over here. Okay, hopefully that's good. Yeah, I think that's going to look pretty cool up there. Like, how long was that guy over there and I just never noticed? It's crazy to me. Just realized something. Let's switch to that. Okay. And hopefully I didn't miss anything. But if I did, my bad. Apologize for that. Just realized I had the chat on Twitch only, and so now it's on multi-stream, and so it should work out better. There we go. And that's what I needed. Maybe I should switch to turbo fuel. Get back up there. Let's do that. Girl Dad, what is up? How you doing? Do appreciate that. You look like Chris Evans with a better schnoz. Thank you so much. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I was paying attention to, yeah. Pay attention to the stream. Thank you very much. For mankind. Very nice of you to say. I don't know if I'm quite Chris Evans material, but I do appreciate that. Hey, what is up, Girl Dad? Cooking up deliciousness, hitting me with that sub. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Welcome. You know, this is my first real attempt at doing the vertical layout. So if you have any suggestions on that, feel free to let me know, and I will definitely make a effort to fix that and get it all going. That way it looks a little bit better. I get super paranoid that things don't look good, and I just bought a new PC because I felt like stream didn't look good. And plus, you know, it's always nice to have a decent PC. Alright, so let's try to get back up there. We should probably do like a hypertube or something going up, just so we can actually get back. I should have switched. I don't think this is going to make it. Okay, as you can see on the right-hand side, we have a little to-do list. So first off is going to be a Quartz factory, which is what we're working on now. So let's see if I can get it so you guys can see what all we're going to be working on. Give you an idea of the scope of how big it's going to be. So let's see. I need display capture. All right, I'll try to move it around. All right, I need that to connect. Thank you. All right, so what we have going on, all of our quartz, we're going to bring in some iron and some copper as well. Going into 33 refineries here. Copper is, or the iron is going to be going into 20 refineries. Then the 32 copper is going to be made into the steamed copper sheets. And yeah, that's going to be up there. So we're going to have to make like 54 of those. In the end, hopefully that's all showing up on stream. But yeah, we're using the pure iron ingot recipe. Going to be using the pure quartz crystal recipe. I don't really want to use the what is that for silica? It's like a compacted silica. You mix it with limestone and you get more out of it, but that just seems like way too much limestone. So we're not going to be using that. Then can have a hefty amount of manufacturers going in. Should be making about 34 crystal oscillators a minute and 545 of the control boards, or control circuit boards. So yeah, that is what we're working on. So here we're going to have our first setup. This is where we're going to have our 32 refineries making the copper. So let's go ahead and get that going. H. I really need to switch the fuels. The turbo fuel is a really good fuel for getting high up really fast, but as far as sustainability, not there. It's just, let's see. It just feels like it doesn't last very long. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Okay. So these are all, well, one more. And get you connected. Boom. Now we just need to hook up the power, make things look a little bit nicer, and then bring everything over, and it should be good to go. And need to connect you up. Alright, so that will handle our copper. We already set up the water for it. Just need to pipe it over. And really, for what we're setting up, the amount of water that we need, not that bad. It's actually it's surprising. We only need like a little bit more than 4 600 lines. Just a teensy bit more than 4 600s. So, that shouldn't be that hard to do. Alright, those are hooked up. And that is going to be getting me the copper. So next, we need to make the sheets. So where is going to be the best place to make these sheets at? Now we need to make 54 of them, I think. Yeah, 54 of the sheets. That's going to take up some room. So that's 32. So it's going to be about double that. I suppose we could keep it all on the same line. Or what we could do, since I messed up and have everything over here. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I just realized I messed up. I need to separate these. That way I can run run the belts. Because it's going to be a 400 going out, 400 going out, 400 and 400. So I need a little bit of room for belt work. Probably not that much though. And let's see, the copper is coming from behind us. So what I'll probably do is have it go up. Now I kind of want it reversed. Yeah, let's change it up. So instead, let's do it with this side facing out. That way everything's going to be going the correct direction. Or we could just redo the blueprint real fast. This is the problem with blueprints, is I think I know which way I want everything to go in the blueprint, and then all of a sudden it just doesn't work out. Alright, so if we're looking at it like it is over here, we need stuff to go. Let's see, so if it's going that way, which way is this way going? This way is going that way. I need them to run the same way, and I should be good. If you do hear that, my apologies. There's some thunder going on in the background. A little bit of a storm going on. So let's just redo this. 5. We need a merger. Yes. And we need it to go that way. Except center. Center would be good. Something like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get rid of you. And then I need a reference point, so let's just do that. Like so. Then we can delete all these. 4. You not lined up? You're not lined up. Let's see. You need to come through, right? That looked pretty... Maybe it's right there. We'll try that. There it is. Okay. That's lined up. Perfect. Now let's make sure these are upgraded. Okay. And let's run our belts. Who's not kosher? You're not kosher. Let's try that again. Okay. For a second there, I thought it wasn't working. So now everything should be going the correct direction. We can redo it how we want it. So inputs, outputs go in the same direction. Now let's just get this painted. Already painted. You hooked up? I don't think you're hooked up. Alright, let's try this again. And yeah, going for that copper finish. Okay, looking good. Alright, so now that we have those together, let's go ahead and save it. We will re-put it down. That way everything's going the correct way and we don't have to mess around with it. And try to make things work even though, yeah. So let's save, confirm. Oh, I need to plug in here, I believe, yes. Hopefully that's plugged in. Okay. I think so. All right. Now we need to clear Blueprint Designer. Go get this, and hopefully our inventory is not completely full. It's going to be completely full. Okay. Blueprints. Pure iron ingots. We want it like this, and we want it... Good news is, it's pretty much exactly lined up where we need it. That storm is not messing around. Alright. Auto connect is on. Okay. Boom. 1, 2. I'm really tempted to do 4 tiers going up. But we have all this space to work with. Maybe we shouldn't. Three, and last is 4. Is that lined up? Looks pretty good to me. Alright, now that the belts are going the correct direction, let's go ahead and set you down. H. Two. What am I missing? Missing materials, but what? Oh, this makes it... Okay. This uses a lot of stuff. Got it. But good news is we have all this right here. And take all. Sort. Why did that not do it? Okay. Auto connect is on. H. And get you there. Get you all lined up. Alright, now we should be good. Let's get the power all hooked up. And same down here. Alright, so basically in 30 minutes we did what took us a couple hours last night. Oh, it shows I have a dismantle crate somewhere. Oh yeah, this one right here. Take all, sort. Alright, so that's done. That's going to send all the resources down this way. So what I need is a Mark IV. Actually, it depends where we're going to put it. And that is the question. Where are we going to be taking all of this? We could keep on going straight. Yeah. We're going to start running out of room, though. Or what we could do, so let's see. I'm going to have 400 lines, so what's 54? 54 divided by 4. 13.5. So I'll probably have 14 setups. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. 14 setups. That is going to be quite the bit. So, actually, we already have 8 here, so 14's not that bad. Maybe we just try going on the same line and just have a giant wall of these. We'll have to do a little bit of randomness to make this connect. But this is where all the water is going to be taken up, or most of this is about half the water going to this next part right here. So definitely a lot. Oh, I did not make those straight at all. Let's try that. Better. And shoot, I guess we continue going out. You know, before in my builds, I really liked the clean aesthetic of not really seeing pipes anywhere, or pipes or belts, but I'm thinking that it might be, I really like seeing everything on the pipes, or on the belts, going through, so it might be good to continue that. Hopefully that's enough room. So if I'm doing 14, I need 7 on each, and then also brakes. So this is going out. Where'd the music be? I just realized that that wasn't going. Okay. Hopefully that's better. Alright, so we need to have a little bit of a space. So let's get this, turn off auto connect. Oh. Let's go to Steam Sheets, auto connect off. And so we want it, oh, I need to switch up that blueprint too. Alright. Let's go ahead and move on over here. We need to get the blueprint designer back up again. So blueprint designer, let's see, we want it to go like this, maybe? No, I think I set it up, maybe that. We'll try that. And then load blueprint, Steam Sheets. So what we need is everything flowing the same way. So that way, and then these need to go the opposite way. So let's get rid of all those. Actually, let's keep that. And keep that one. That way we have something to line up to. Alright. Did it just turn those from the copper to regulars? I think it did. 5. So we need things to go that away. That. And now we can get rid of these. That way they connect. That didn't sound like it connected. Okay, it did. It just didn't sound like it did. Alright, and then let's get some conveyor belts going on. And I think this is the first one that I've done, and I haven't had to redo any of the mergers. I feel like every single time I put them down, I know which direction they're going, and then somehow, I don't know if I'm just not paying attention or what, they do not go where I want them to go. Alright, so that, everything should be going the right way. That's going that way. That's going that way. Sweet. So now we just save blueprint, confirm, clear the blueprint designer. Alright. We'll pick up these. We'll start laying those down. Take all. Alright, now let's get our steam sheets. Actually, what we want to do is put about...
I don't think that is an improvement.
So rude. So rude. Alright, let's get you going. Then we're going to line you up like so. And that should give us the gap that we need to can you not? Alright, let's just H. Thank you. There. Now we're gonna have the steam sheets. But we can go ahead and connect the water. That's fine. And water's connected. We can connect the power as well. Nope. Let's try that again. Alright. And then let's go ahead and add that right there. Not exactly what I was planning. Then add the half slab, half foundation. I need to turn Zoop off. Not using it right now. Okay, so this is going to be the inputs. So that input that can get taken off there. And taken off right there. Go ahead, put you there. So now we need to get that input to there, which we should be able to do with just a straight pipe. Don't like that, so try this way. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then I think those are going to feed all of them. Pretty sure. So let's do that one more time. Need that part. And that's connected. That looks good. And then it'll start outputting this way, so we don't need that. Alright, how's that look? So it gives it a nice break. Not really a break at all. It just goes from that design to that design. Okay, so how many of these do we need? We need 54, and we have 8. So almost there. We're probably going to make 56. And then how many resources does it need? 600. Oh, wait a minute. That's going to be an issue, isn't it? That's too much for those belts. I need to do something else then. So I think 1, 2, 3. What we'll do is, let's see, where is it merged? Right here. So that looks like the halfway point. And that's the outputs? Yes. So we'll just take this, and can we loop it? Ever so slightly. Without it clipping. Invalid belt shape. Try that again. How much is that going to clip? No, a whole lot. Yeah, that's going to clip a whole lot. I don't know if that's going to work. I forgot that we need 400 from each. Yeah, that's pretty bad on the clipping, isn't it? And there's not room to run up top. We could run it down below, but that's gonna ruin the aesthetic. So I'm not sure what to do here. Let's see. What if we snuck it to the back and then had it run? Because it is slightly higher, so what if we snuck it to the back, had it run along the backside, and then tie in? Let's see how that looks. So, we got rid of that and that. Then snuck you slightly in between these. Can we do it? Not really. It doesn't want to make that turn. Shoot. I don't want to redo all that. But it might be faster than whatever I'm doing now. We could drop it down on the front, have it running along this. That would busy that up a little bit. Let's see, have it something like that. How would that look? It does busy it up. That is for sure. And then we could send it in this way. Put it into there, and then this one can go along the back side. Let's see how that looks. Alright, so we need to go to right here. And then it needs to come up and in. Like that. Then go across there in a straight fashion. Belt is too long. Okay. We can fix that. Why are you not connecting? Why are you going the wrong way? What did I do wrong? I connected you to the wrong spot. Okay. Let's try that again. So it pops out. Comes to like right. Let's put it right here. Get rid of that. And then get rid of that. And how do I... That's one thing that I don't like. Okay, let's try this, and then we will connect you to... If I go from here to here, then it would snap the way I want it to snap, but it's not snapping the way I want it to snap. So if we go from here, alright, those I like. We just need to get things from here. Alright, are you going the right way? You're going the right way. Okay, perfect. So now we just need to go from here. Up in here somehow. And that is minimal flipping. I can work with that. Now let's get that painted copperish. Let's get that painted back to coated concrete. So now that this is here, we can run you along. Have you go up to here. And have you go over to that. Have that come over to you. And I move this back a little bit. Like that. We'll try that out. Much better. Now we get rid of this. Have this go to right here. Like so. What we need is that right here. That. And then we need to go from here. Actually, from here down. Let's try this again. And page up. Let's go a little bit further with this. H. Actually, that's perfect. We'll use that. Then we'll go redo these. Why are you trying to do that weird stuff? That's pretty close. I don't think we're going to get much closer than that. So now that one loops around, that one goes forward. I wish I could just blueprint that so I didn't have to do it again. Minimal clipping. I think it looks decent enough. If anything, it's going to make it look a little bit more busy. So then that's looping in, that's going to go here, and that's going to go around back. And then I'm pretty sure, let's see, if we need to make, hold on, we need to do some math here. So if it's 400 going into 54, it's very precisely, we're going to need 1200. So what's the recipe look like so that we can't have nice numbers? And should we overclock? So it's 22.5 to 22.5. We can just overclock slightly and get it to a nice number. Let's see, what's this one at? 37.5, so that's not a nice number. How am I evenly getting, let's see, 37.5 times 8, 300. Okay. Did I mess up my math somewhere? $37.5. No. So there's 300 for 8 of those. Okay, so these are going to be 300 belts, not 400 belts. 4 would be 1600. My math is going crazy. So I just need 4 of these to line up to... Let's see, no. 8 of those. 8 of those to... Can I match output to 37.5? If I can do that, then it's easy peasy. 37.5. 2 of them. 37.5. So now, if we look it up, now it's a 1-to-1. We only have to mimic this. Let's change the blueprint. That way it has that. Okay, it is you. And we're gonna copy that. Load up the blueprint, throw that in there, and then hopefully everything is gonna be good. Load blueprint, Steam Sheets. Paste. Other side might be easier. Ish. Paste. Paste. And paste. Save it. Save blueprint. Confirm. Okay. Clear. Now we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and paste that all over here. Now they should all be at the 37.5. Now it makes it more simple math. Oh, this is copper ingot. Whoops. Select recipe. Pure copper ingot. Okay. Now I can go about copying and pasting. So now, I just need to build... I just need to make it like that, and it'll be golden. So let's go ahead and put you here. Let's auto connect. H. H. Do that again. Okay. Do the same thing up here. And one thing I'm going to do that I haven't really done in the past is testing everything when I get done with a certain area, I guess. Did it auto-connect? It did. Did. Okay. So now, those are all set up. I will need to copy that up there, but what we can do is just leave a bit of a gap again. And there. Turn you like here, auto connect off. H, like so. And then let's do that again one more time. Let's actually turn off auto connect. Chloe Decker, what is up? How you doing? Hopefully your day's going fairly well. Alright, so now that that's set up, doing great, glad to hear it. Let's go ahead and connect these. And then... not too bad. Just trying to get a Quartz factory together, and it's not quite going to plan. I forgot that this would not all run. Just watch a great stream. Do you have any favorite streamers? I wish I could say that I did. I don't really watch streams very often, which probably isn't the best thing to be admitting. Wish I could say I did have a favorite streamer. I really do not, though. Who'd you check out on stream? And we're gonna go like this. Like that. Yeah, that'll work. Forehead. I don't think I've checked them out. They play GTA 5. I haven't played GTA 5 in quite a while. It's definitely been a long time. Alright. Do we like that? Actually... No, that's going to make it bend out worse. I don't really like it. But I don't like the clip. Can I get away with that? And can I rotate you slightly? If you could have one superpower, what would it be? Let's see. One superpower... I think that looks a little bit better. Let's see. You would choose teleportation or time travel. Those would be both very neat things to do. If you think about teleportation, it is kind of like, or time travel, it's teleportation, just instead of moving places, you're staying in the same place, but you're just moving through time. So it's a different type of movement. Instead of moving place to place, it's like... Reading minds, I wouldn't be able to handle reading minds. Nope. Nope, that is way too much power. I wouldn't be able to read minds. There's always the stereotypical, like, oh yeah, I would fly. Flying would be pretty cool, but I don't know if I had to choose one, if it would be flight. That feels like it's almost wasted. Invisibility? No. No, definitely not invisibility. Because once word got out there, everyone's going to think you're in the room no matter what. No. Hold on real fast. Let me get rid of that. And... ban. Yes, I'm sure. Okay. Let's see. I feel like almost everything is going to have a negative aspect to it. Because I was thinking maybe like some low-key super strength and then just no one knows about it. But someone's always going to find out. Maybe, you know, I'd probably go with having being able to make anything grow. You're thinking like really to get superpowers. So I would have like the greenest thumb there is. Be able to make anything grow. Yeah, it is unfortunate. But yeah, that's what I'm going with. Ability to have anything grow that I wanted to grow, because everything I try to have grow eventually just doesn't. Chloe Decker, thank you so much for the follow. Definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much, and welcome. Let's see here. So I'm thinking that should be good. And then the water. I think the water, it only takes 1,200. So that's why I got confused. The water is a 600 pipe. So I was like, oh, sweet, this is going to be super easy. No big deal. The water pipe's going to be super easy. The pipe work, it's not bad pipe work. It's just not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Right now I'm living in Missouri, of all places. It's originally I'm from California way, aka California, and I'm in Missouri now. Alright, let's see. That's all connected. I think I need one more up top, and then I think that's copper done, and we can go ahead and give copper a test run. I just want to see that everything is working on the copper side. New York City, I've been there a couple times. I think I had a conversation with someone about this. I can't remember exactly who it is, so apologies in advance. But yeah, New York City, I say that I've been to New York City, but really, I've been to New York City once. I've been to New Jersey once, and they are not the same. Do not say that they're the same, because they're not the same. Did we have Chloe Decker? That sounds really familiar. Huh. Yeah, I'm not too sure. But yeah, New York City is interesting. I would never live there. But hats off to anyone that enjoys it. It's just not my style. Some people like the busyness of it. That's not really my thing. Alright, and let's see, this, does that need to get connected? Outputs. Forgot to think about outputs. Let's check real fast. Outputs, yeah, we're getting 1,200 out, so whatever we do, we're gonna have to like mirror it. Maybe that could work. Just have it run along. Output coming out here. Maybe go something like that. Let's get rid of that real fast. Take you. And then can we go like invalid belt shape? I feel like over there we just went straight for it. H. Maybe we'll try that. Send you down, and then we'll fix the clipping. Let's see. Trying to do it without the clip. Oh, it's on curve. Hold on. Let's try straight. Yeah, I think that's the ticket right there. Go straight. How's that look with the other one? Maybe not the best. Hold on. Let's try this again with straight build mode. Because I feel like we got it there with straight build mode. And you're going away. Hold on. I need to go up like that. Is that too high up? There's a little bit of a gap there. Yeah, a little bit of a gap. If you don't mind, can I suggest something? Of course. Suggestions are always welcome. Let's see. That's too high up. Oh, we'll just go like that. I'm sure that will be okay. I think you should add some more stuff in your channel. It would really enhance your stream. What sort of stuff are you thinking about? You have to remember, I'm getting pretty close to being a boomer. So I'm not hip on what's going on with everything these days and what's going to work and what doesn't. Okay, so copper ingots, and then that's one set of belts, that's the other set of belts. Now I just need to copy that over to the back half, and it should work out. Alright, that's connected. Stuff like panels, banners, overlays, PFP, intro, outro. It'll make your stream more attractive. You're probably right on that. I have that stuff on Twitch. I just need to carry it over. I need to stop being so lazy with the kick. And probably YouTube as well. That's already connected. Good. I believe that's all connected. Then... Alright, so we need to mirror this on the back half. And then it should be good. So there's the 8. Where's the gap? Oh, right. I need to... It's right there. Alright. And get rid of you. I believe that's the correct area. That looks like 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I miscounted. I'm an illustrator. I'll make for you at minimum cost. Give me just code. I'll show you recent artworks that I did for my clients. I do appreciate that, but I don't want to waste your time with that, Chloe. It's something that I'm really not interested in right now, but I do appreciate that. No, that's fine. I do appreciate it, but I'm not for all the, you know, join my Discord, I'll make you a top 10 streamer overnight. It's just, it doesn't work that way, and I'm really not interested in something like that. But thank you. Let's see, so H. Why does it seem like it's so high? Okay. Three. Why is it not being nice? The other side was nice. Shoot, it was basically right where I wanted it, and this one is not doing the same. Yeah, it's right in the middle of that, but this one wants to go one way or the other. Alright, let's see. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do to make it look better? control. I guess we could have this one a bit lower. I don't think it matters all that much. We'll just have to avoid any weird areas. Alright, that one's already hooked up. We need this one to hook up. So let's go here. And then we need to go something like that. And then go fix the whatever monstrosity this is. Okay. There we go. That's much better. That is off right there, so let's fix that. I will get this. I cannot wait for the hover pack. That's all I'm gonna say. That looks about right. Hover pack's gonna make all this building so much nicer. Alright, we need to get rid of this. Get rid of that. Send that way. That takes care of this. And then let's go on over here. Like, I think right there. Conveyor's too steep. Let's try this again. Right there. Actually, let's get rid of that. What we're gonna do is go out to right here. Then go over to that. Right here. And no, I don't want H, I want, let's see, like that number, and then we're going to drop it down to about right there. That's not straight. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, it is like right there at the top. And put you there. And we just need to connect this up right here. And how's the clipping on that? It could be better. Let's try straight pipe, or straight belts. Like so. So that's connected. And then that needs to come out front. And we're almost ready to start testing this. Keep on going to the end. Like so. Alright. Then that should be good. Everything's hooked up. Now we just need the copper. The copper needs to go in, split, and then get sent up. So with the copper, let's move the MAM. What we need to do is not zoop, vertical, that way. And then we're gonna zoop this way. And so we need it to go here, preferably out a little bit. Like that, and then get a splitter. I don't like that. Splitter? Where's the input going to be? So I want it to come, let's see. Actually, what if we just split it here? Send this going this way. Up, 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 up to right there. Then take this, go this way. Like that. Oh, that's clipping. Try this again. 6. Have it come in this way. Or we could have it... It doesn't really matter. What we could do is like this. Have it come in from the side right here. That way it's still lined up there. We can go up, up, up. Like... this. Take that. Other way. Like, are you still clipping? Okay. So this is gonna go from here. And you're gonna go up here. About right there, I believe. Yeah, that, shoot. I need it to go up one. So right now it is pretty much dead even with that, so I need it to go up one or C. Like that. That's looking pretty good. I like that a lot better. And then we can get rid of that. Don't need that there. Then you. What are we gonna do with... Actually, let's just make it weird. And do this. I think that might be a little bit too high. Yeah. Perfect. And then we'll just upgrade you. A little bit funky, but it'll work out fine. And then the water. The water we're probably just going to bring over, stick one in there, send one up, and then back down. So, oh, you're over here. Yeah, we'll figure out the water. I think that's all hooked up. Now, how do I make... Let's see, it would be in logistics. What I need is the things that tell me how fast things are going. Do I just not have that yet? Oh. Buildings. I might not have that yet. I was really hoping that I would. Conveyor. Let me look it up real fast. Satisfactory. When do you unlock the conveyor part? Measure? Not the conveyor belt. Item counter. Item counter. Let's see. No, that's not it. Let's see. Where is it? No. Why is it so hard to find? Let's see. Satisfactory item counter. 1.1. Okay. Jesus, new content. Auto connectings. I know that they have it. Why can I not find anything about it on, like, any sort of Google search? I don't understand that. And let's look at the MAM real fast. Sulfur, not in sulfur. Quartz we completed. Caterium. Is it in this? No. So that means it's just an unlock. Item. Counter. No. I have no idea. No idea when that's going to be happening. Let's focus on getting the copper, though. Alright, so if we look at copper, it's over there as a ways. The good news is we should be able to have, let's see, 500 meters that way, 480. Actually, we can just run it along. No, we need one full belt, and that's a normal node. It won't give us the full belt, so we need to go on the other side of here, then bring it up and over. Then we'll connect the water, connect this all to power, and see if everything works according to how it should. Should be over here somewhere. Down there? Over here. see the copper right over here. Alright, so what do we have? We can just get everything from pure node, if there's a pure node over here. Or combine, we'll just combine the normals. I think I got it. So we need 2 of these. So let's get foundations. Connect you to the grid. And make sure that we zoop them. This actually shouldn't be all that bad. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of... I don't want those. I want those. Boom. Alright, now production, we want miners. Like that. And that. Then, since this is a little bit weird, we will put a merger right here. And then right there. So we're going to set this to, we need this at 200. Actually, what we can do is set this at 180, and then this one to 300. I'm sure it'll work out fine. Or should we do 240 and 240? I think that might be cheaper. It's not that much power. It'll be fine. Alright, and 3E. Then there's that. And now we start building up. Foundations. And then we're gonna do vertical. Actually, let's do this first. So we're going to set that right there. And then put a vertical, let's see, logistics, conveyor hole. So we want it about right on the corner, dead center. But we want it here. Conveyor hole, about on the corner, dead center. Then, so, now we ready. Question is, will I be able to make it up that high? Not quite. Alright, and almost there. Now, I don't know if this is the best way of doing it, but we're doing it this way. let's go over, zip it across, and then what we need is this right here. We need a conveyor lift hole about right there, and then what we need shoot, why didn't that work? It should be in the same spot. I'm not gonna make it. Okay. I thought that should work. Maybe because there is a block in the way. We'll try it again. Hopefully it'll work right this time. Or maybe that's something that they fixed in 1.1 and I just didn't know. Why? It just would not place. Maybe I was in the way just slightly. Alright, let's try this again. 4. It should connect. It really should connect. Maybe they fixed it. I guess we could make a really weird something going up if it doesn't connect. Oh, there it goes. Shoot. I put it in the wrong spot. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe we try with turbo fuel this time. Turbo fuel. And let's get some more. And oh, it's just so much more scary with turbo fuel. It's so much faster, don't get me wrong. It's just so much more terrifying. Right, I don't want to mess this up. There we go. Got it going all the way up. So let's hook this up, and then we will worry about power. Alright, and 4E. And is this enough room to... It is. Just perfect amount of room. Okay, I'm gonna need more these pretty shortly. Straight belt. And something like that, I think. Let's go over here, and then we can just run it from over here. I think that'll be easier. A little bit lower, maybe. Please? No. Okay. I tried. It failed. Too long. It's not too long. Okay, let's switch to something that is a little bit more. It's a lot slower, but it does go quite a ways. All right, let's try it from down here. So if we do this. So now that we're here, we can hopefully keep that straight. Go to something like right here, I think. And then go all the way back down. Please let me build there. And somehow it is getting all right, so we need to do not a curve, a default. Okay, I need to see where I'm going now so I don't just fall and die. Can I land on that? No. Alright, and is this too far away? Probably. And if we really need to, we can correct this later. I just want to get the copper up and running, and then we can worry about it not looking great later. That should be close enough to get from down there. Let's go ahead and set it up so that we know exactly where we're going. And are you guys going to be attacking me? I think they're up there.
Some people, I won't say who, would just build a temporary platform below so they could get this belt lined up. But that might be making things too easy.
Yeah, probably. Some people would do that, and it would probably be a lot easier. Don't ask me why. I'm difficult, and I wish I had a good answer why. Jed, what is up? How you doing? Temporary platform would be probably a lot easier. I'm not the smartest cookie in the
answer is simple.
Box.
Content.
Is it really content, though, when you're making stuff that looks like that? Is
Look
it
at
really?
that glorious curve.
That is a majestic curve. Like, one of the best that probably has ever curved before, if I do say so myself. Alright. There we go. Copper setup. Now I just need to hook the water up, hook these two awesome sinks, and then check that everything's working. Whew.
It's nice to be in the company of another person who tends to the left.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You are correct. To be nice in company and such. Not saying anything other than that. Let's do that and that. We need 300 pipes, so let's connect you to there and you to there. And do the same up top. And
To
Jet,
be clear, that was not intended as a political statement.
and it was not taken as such. Although I probably shouldn't have taken it anyway. Let's do this right here. This right here. And there. Now we just need to put these together, connect these up to power right here, and then do the same to these right here. Now we just need to hook up the water. The water I will take a little bit more time with. And then it should be good to go. Hopefully. That's that all hooked up. I have water there and there, so let's just zoop this up vertically, and then take this to right here, and we want horizontal to vertical. How's that look? Not good. That right there. And then let's get this continued this way with a zoop. And our water's coming in from over there. So we will take this over here. And let's get the water going. So this is our. Actually, I might move that to the other side. I'm thinking move. Yeah, we should move it to the other side. First two breaking off. They're gonna. That might be below the water tower. I'm not sure. And let's do right there. Oh, that is lining up pretty good. Okay, and come down with it. Like so. Get rid of these trees. Boom, boom. You can stay. Alright, and let's see. So I made this an awkward distance for where we're going to be taking the water, so let's try that again. And I need straight. Can I rotate you, please? Okay. Let's try this. Now let's try straight. Alright, there. And sure, why not? Let's take up a ridiculous amount of space just because we can. Actually, I think I want to be back one more. Yeah. And then we'll go horizontal to vertical. How come this one works, but this one doesn't? Oh. Because I went off center. That is not a straight pipe. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, now that works. And let's take you down. Pipe is too long. Okay. Let's try right here. Alright, so maybe this one. We only really need these two right now. But maybe we bring them down. And how are we going to tie this in so it looks somewhat presentable? Let's see, so you need to go right here. And then up to that. That's good. And then will you connect nicely to there? You will. Beautiful. And then let's bring power along. And hopefully that's enough head lift. I don't know if it will be or not, but we're about to find out. Let's see, power. Let's get you. Actually, let's send you along this side. I like that better. And we'll send you about right there. And we will come off this right here, get that hooked up, and then from here we'll just continue on. So and then we need to snake it away so that no one sees it. So, what we're going to do is come over here. Not a power pole. We're going to put you right there. And then connect you up. Oh. And then have you go up to there. And I think everything should be hooked up now. Oh, I need to connect to those two. So, let's get this. Actually, let's delete this real fast. Apparently the game doesn't like that I just hooked everything up. Let's connect you to like here or something. And then bring you down, same sort of deal. And like that. And like that. Alright, how's our water doing? Ooh, we have the head lift. Nice. Oh, that is looking perfect. How are you guys doing? Filling up with the water? Now we just need the copper. Which it's probably on its long merry way. Let's put that away. We don't need a gun right now. Alright, any copper yet? There is not. To be fair, it's a very long way up. I forgot to hook those up to power. That's my bad. Let's see, closest power probably be over that way. Yeah, I probably should have thought about that, shouldn't I? And there. And we'll probably redo the power a little bit later, as normal. I know I say that all the time, and I'm really planning on it this time. There we go. Now copper should be on its way. Yes, copper is on its way. Looks like that is a full 480 belt, so that's perfect. Exactly what we needed. And now we just need to get back up. Alright, so is it running now? Or did I forget to hook something up? No, it just hasn't got the copper yet. There it is. Oh, that's going to take so long to overflow. Yeah, that's going to take a while. But it should be a decent amount of stuff. And if I did my math correctly, we should be getting... Okay, that's really bugging me. It was on curve. Oh, those aren't connected. Alright, let's go ahead and connect those to power. Okay, those are connected to power. These are starting to work. We're starting to get our sheets. Oh boy. So we should be getting about 300 per line. Not about 300. We should be getting exactly 300 per line. Once all this has filled up, that is. Which is why I wanted the thing so I can measure it. Oh, I need one more water line for down there. I completely forgot. This is going to take 2 water lines, so what we can do right now... did I hook those up? I shouldn't have. I did. So now I need to figure out the water, because the water is definitely going to be a throughput issue with just the 2 lines. 2 600s, and how many does it need? Let's see. It needs an extra 320 water. I could just bring that one down, run it along. I'd really like to move this down one though, if I was to do that to the center. So let's go ahead and do that. We will do horizontal to vertical, right there. So, get rid of that. Run you down. To right here. Get rid of that, that, and that. And then we need straight pipe going like that. And we need this one running down. And maybe, let's see, no, there should be plenty of water going up into that point. Where we really need water is after this break right here. So let's bring it there. And then organization, let's do one of these right here. there. Bring you down here. Not using that at all, so I can go directly down. Oh, that's slightly off, is it? Hold on. About right there. Horizontal to vertical. Like so. Then we just need to hook it up down there, and then this should, fingers crossed, be good. I put more water in that one, in this excess line than I really needed to, so it should be okay. I'm just glad we have the headlift for this. But I am going to have to clip through all of that, so there's that. And yeah, this will work out. It's not ideal to have issues like that, but at least we caught it without trying to wonder what happened to our water. And it'll make this side more fun. Let's see, so if I want it here, I need to go like that, and then like that, there. And we should be grooving. Yeah. What are you waiting on? You're waiting on copper, which would make sense, considering it's still backfilling. That's not a big deal. It's going to take a while to get all that up and running and moving and grooving how it's supposed to. Just because the overflow system, and Jed, I know you do not like the overflow system that I do. Or at least you like things to be a little bit, a nice combination. Nice blend, if you will. But I'm going to get a little bit more to drink. I will be right back. Unplug it. Okay. Oh, thank you for the claps, Chloe. Definitely appreciate that. Alright. So we got that all working. These are going to be going on and off until everything fills out. Let's check the water, though, on these back ones. See how that's doing. Oh, water's doing good. Oh, because it filled up and it hasn't quite... Yeah, we're going to have to check that later. But I'd say that's rolling pretty good. For now. Alright, what is next? Got copper sheets done. Not much more until we... That's a... Let's see, so next would be silica, or we could do the... We could complete this process, have all the silica going, and then merge those together to make the assembler. So a bunch of constructors and assemblers, but then we have this good to go. But let's look at what we can do for blueprints for silica. That's going to take a while to even out anyway, so might as well. So if we do this, now we do have our blueprint for, what was it? Compacted coal looks good. We have that one, which we could use that if we wanted to. Let's look at a blueprint for, let's clear blueprint designer. So we need constructors, lots and lots of constructors.
Are you sure that spot makes sense?
Yes, Ada, I am sure. So how many of these constructors do we need? 35. Okay, no, it doesn't make sense. Let's make it more centered. Like that. Oh god, why is Ada gotta call me out like that? And then let's go ahead and we need silica. Now, what can we do to make it look cool? Maybe some sort of... You know what? Hold on, I got an idea. Okay, so this takes 22.5 and outputs 37.5, just like those. So, if we make like a complex with 8, hook them all up, and then make it like multi-tiered, I think that would look cool. So if we're doing 8, let's go ahead and just center you right there. Let's see, do I want to be, yeah, I want to be back a little bit more. H, center there, room there. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to mirror this. And let's see. Like so. Shoot. I was thinking maybe we could use the vertical. Let's see, vertical logistics. Where's that at? Oh, maybe you just use that. I was thinking that might be cool, but let's see, production. No, I need foundations. And about right there. We'll give it a little bit extra space. And then zip these. Alright, and alright, those are there. They're centered-ish. We could have the power run along the backside, just loop it up. Then can we... Oh, nope. I just forgot. None of these are set. Control copy. And alright, so we need this back there and over a little bit, like that. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I just got an idea. Okay. Yeah, I think I have an idea. So we need a merger down here in center. And then we need that. Hold on, how do I connect? Let's see if I do this. And then have a merger right here above it. How do I get these connected? How do I do? Because I was thinking maybe if I get them, I could just stack this on top of another one and have just 2 lines coming down. I think that'd look really cool. And then these going in, I think that'd be pretty cool too. And just have like a vertical tower popping up right here, going up, and then feed everything down. Because really, we don't need that many. 35, no. That's not bad at all. Oh, gotta stretch. Gotta stretch. Don't mind that. Microphone freaking out. Alright. What are we going to do with this? I don't know exactly how they work. Am I missing any sort of like MAM technology? Programmable splitters, but I wouldn't think that would... No. Yeah, I wouldn't think that would do it. Hold on, let's do a test. So if I have a 4, then can I 5 and 5? Is that what it is? No, that looks weird. And I'm definitely an experimental. Logistics. Does it need to be a priority merger? No. What if I start messing with buttons? Oh, that just switches it from a merger to a priority merger. Mergers, yeah. If I do this, and I do that, that's how I do it. I need to make the place, and that's not gonna work out well. How are you supposed to line that up? You should be able to just, you know, look at it, be like, hey, I need to do this. But alright, that's not gonna work then. No, I'm just gonna have to do it regular. I don't want to do it regular. Because this is pretty much it, just stacked on top of itself. And then, what do you know, it's good to go. That's boring. Unless we can somehow make this look cool. And by cool, I just mean cool to me. It probably isn't at all. No, let's put that back. How would we do that? Okay, so say I have this right here, and I have this going like that, and then I have a splitter like that, and then 3. And what happens if I delete that? See, that's the thing. I need... What I really need to do is go down below. Like, it's cool that we got it and all. Now, is that an input or an output? I don't know. I don't understand it at all. Now with that there, it really doesn't bode well for having our power nice. Unless we switch it to something else right there. Which we could do. We could just switch it to, you know, having the power just straight above it. I was hoping to have it on that ledge. It's easier to connect everything up like that, but... I don't know, I don't really like it. And I'm gonna need to do that anyway. And then it just, without that little U there, now it's boring. It's boring now. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. Oh, I just got an idea. Okay, all this gone. Actually, let's just clear it. Clear. I got an idea. So what we're gonna do is take foundations. Put a 2 meter down. Like so. Then put another 2 meter down. We're going to make this like that. Alright, that should be enough space for our constructors. Do the same sort of thing that we just did. Line it up to here. Try to get it dead center. No, I am making that. Got 4 of those. Now, what we do is make another level going up. About right there. Get rid of those. Then we make a floor hole. Let's see, where is it at? We're gonna logistics, conveyor floor hole. We do this here. Move this right there. Make that right here. And then, if we connect those, like so, and then have a splitter. Come on. Don't do me like that. H. Must be on a lift. It's on a lift. I need you to page down just a little bit. I just need you right there. Oh, we were so close. Now I don't know what to do. I was so confident that was going to work. It says it must be on a lift. That is 100% on a lift. I mean, we do it the other way. Like, if we just did it on a lift, then we would just have it popping up on the sides, and then connect, and then just have it going through floors. I want it to just... I don't know. I have an idea in my head how it's going to look, and it's just not looking anything like that, and it's sad. Very sad. So if anyone has any good ideas, I would love to know. We could just do them boring. Just gonna check on these, see how these are doing. Looks like they're almost all filled. Yeah, that's starting to build up. And why were you... Oh, you're backing up on... Why are you backing up on copper sheets? Oh, somewhere. These are Mark III, so let's switch those to Mark IVs, and then it should be good. And that means it's probably happening over there too. No, these ones I did good. Okay. How are we gonna do this? I just don't understand why I can't connect them vertically like that. Why does it have to be connected to the lift? It should be like some sort of mode that you put on where you can automatically connect it and change it. Because the conveyor lift's really cool, but I just can't figure it out. So let's just go ahead. One more. Do that, and then I guess we go with our initial and put you there. That. Yep. And then get rid of you. We'll connect these up, and then there's got to be a way that we can run everything where it's not the plain, boring version. The mergers and splitters, just have them come up to this second level, then run them down. Might be interesting. Oh, let's see. Foundations. I need you right there. Vertical. And you right there. Vertical. What else can we do? Actually, let's just clear this. Actually, what if we just got rid of this in general? Will it let us? So now, if we do this, and then we need a splitter going that way, about like that. And I think it's about every like that. Oh. Hold on. Why is that one like, oh, I need to center these better. Hold on. So I need it to go like that. And so now if I put those in, hopefully they'll connect nicely. And I don't know how it's going to work with the blueprint floating like this. Hopefully it'll work out. And then let's connect you there. And then connect you here. Do the same on the other side. No, that's not what I wanted. And then put the mergers on this side, doing the same thing. Like that. Okay, apparently those can go in. Alright, mergers. Going that way. Like that, and that, and that. Kind of reminds me of like a weird scorpion. Alright, so this side is going to be the inputs. And so let's get that colored. I need like a purplish color, so let's edit that. A little bit more purple, and then we'll do like a light sandy color. Select. No, I need purple. Like that. And then for this one, let's edit that, and we'll have this one be like a nice sandy color, and then this one be that purple. Select. That's more of a green. Something like that. Because it's going to be going in all purple-like. And then coming out, it's going to be like that. Then we have the power taken care of already. Now granted, it probably did not need to come up this high. We probably could have done it. Actually could have done it all one lower and it would have been fine. But we'll try that. Let's see, anything else we can do for decorations? Architecture inverted. Like that. Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of like it. And then if we go underneath with some frame floors, kind of tie it together. And then we need to beef that up a bit. So let's go some braided cable. Let's do that, and how's that look? Decent enough. And then let us do the same over here. And then let's see. Ceiling lights. Will that fit right there? That's pretty big. And I don't have what I need for signs. I wish there was a smaller light. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Then this is going to be silica. Select. Save. And let's try it out. See what it looks like. I don't know how it's going to work with it being floating. So what if I just H page down? Okay. So we can do that. It's just a little bit awkward. It's fine. We'll actually clear blueprint. F. Alright, silica. Let's get this going. We need it like this. H page down until you see that. And where do we want the silica? Guessing we'll try it out right there. And then R, auto connect, H, let's see, and do we want it overlapping slightly? Yeah. Like so. And how many of these did we need? 35, but we'll do 36. So that's 16. And that's 20. What does it not like? Missing materials. Okay. Of course. I'm always missing materials. That is just something that I guess happens from time to time. I'll be honest. My first impression is, oh no, it's the Bigs. But Billy, what is up? How you doing? That knock, it's just, it sounds so good. What factory are you building? I am building a quartz factory. Since we are waiting for that to replenish, I might as well show you a little bit about it. So, this is the overall plan of what we're going to be doing. So we have 5 quartz nodes that we're going to be harvesting, and all in all, it's going to come out to about 35 crystal oscillators per minute and 545 circuit boards. Oh, shoot. Thank you. How's that? That a little bit better? Okay, perfect. Yeah, so what we've done so far is we have set all these up and all these up. This is all running. This is all running. The water going to all this and these. So right now we're working on these. Then we're going to start on the constructors, assemblers, making the circuit boards. And then after that, we get to work on the other fun part, which is all this making the crystal oscillators. And oh boy, it's a lot. It makes my head hurt. But for alternate recipes, we're using, I think this is a standard recipe for the crystal oscillators. And then we're using the stitched iron plates, the pure iron, pure quartz crystal, pure copper, steamed iron sheets. And then I'm not sure if that's an alternate or not either. Oh yeah, and we're using silicon circuit boards to make a ridiculous amount of circuit boards. So yeah, that's the plan right now. And so if we get back to the game, it is a lot of circuit boards, but my last playthrough, I was always running short on circuit boards. And so but before I used the alternate where it was all out of oil. Everything was oil for the circuit boards. And so now, don't really use silica for all that much besides crystal oscillators. So yeah, I figured might as well. And that's our output right now. It should be about 1200, but for some reason that's not working. Oh wait, yes it is. It looked like it wasn't working. I do see yellow up there though, so we need to check that out. You should not be overclocked. Maybe that was the issue. Or are you backed up? No. Just waiting on the copper ore. Yeah, I really like the tiered refinery look. Did you see the power plant after it got finished? And I say finished in quotations. It's finished, but it's not finished. Like, there's still so much to do to make it look better. No, not yet. We need to go over there now. I need to go over there now. I'll be around for a while. Okay. Let's see. We're just finishing setting this up. The blueprint I made, I need to redo that blueprint, but it'll be fine for what it is right now. And oh, that is definitely the wrong thing hooked up. Should be that. Then page down, back this way and over. Okay, how many is that? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Alright, and we need 36. So that's going to be the 24. Missing encased industrial beams again. I'm going to make a hypertube. I think that is going to be... It's just taking forever to get back and forth. So let's make the hypertube using that. Transportation, hypertube entrance. No, we need the hypertube. And we'll stick you right here for now. And stick you like that. And we're going to keep that there as a backup. And we'll just switch over. It's not going to be the prettiest hypertube network. But it will get us where we're going. And then when we get back over here, we can try to make a, let's see. Oh, I didn't know they had a horizontal to vertical on this. Nice. When we get back over here, what we can do is try to make it an accelerator. I think the accelerator is going to be very nice. Let's see. Chat and follow sublog are displaying on stream. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's because I have the, I forgot to turn off display. There we go. Really appreciate that, Billy. That's probably close enough. And then if we do, let's see, branch here with a branch here, and then we do, let's see, I think that's it. And then connect you up. It doesn't like that. Connect that to there. And then connect that to there. No. Let's try this. So basically we need it to loop around in a circle a bunch, and then shoot you out. So we need that there. That's gonna loop around like so. And then if we do that, why does that not work? Maybe if we do something like that. Basically, what we need to do is send it around in a loop. Let's see. Snapping the hypertube splitter to a hypertube support lets you rotate it to get the mirrored version. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Tube support. Let's do there and there. And we're going to delete this for right now. Let's just try to get the branches. So we need a circle. It might need to be the other way. Click, then rotate, scroll. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay. Maybe this is the wrong place to build a hypertube accelerator. But if we do that, and then do that, and then do that. Let's replace this though with that, and the entrance being right there. And then do hypertube entrance. Okay, let's reconnect that. Oh shoot. Well, that didn't quite do what I wanted it to do, and now it's going to be a very long way back. Or I should have disconnected it and then tried it. But I do see where we have an error, so at least we know what we can do to change that. Face the other way and push W to turn around. I could do that, couldn't I? That would be smart. And I don't often think of smart things to do. I wish I had, though. That would be, yeah, ideal if I had thought of that. Alright, let's try entrance. And we have power set up over here temporarily. And do we have enough to make what we need? Maybe just barely. Let's try that again. Auto connecting. like how it connected to the crisscross. It's fine. We'll just leave that there. Oh, now it wants to redo it. Hold on. And then H. Get you back over here. Like so. Yeah, I think we just barely have enough to finish what we need. And oh, it won't let me do it. Alright, you connected the right places. There you go. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 4 is 24. Wait, do we only have 24? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jeez, I thought we already had 24. We need 36. So we need another 8. How's that going to do? We can do it, it's just going to go a little bit further. That actually connected really easily. Alright. 28. Oh no, we need... Shoot, why is my math so terrible? Oh, that is so much better. Alright, let's see. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Why do I feel like I'm miscounting every single time I count? Okay. Let's try this again. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. That should be all that we need. I don't know why that was so difficult for me to do. Don't ask me. I don't know. It was just difficult. Alright, let's fix these. I really thought I was going to have to take off my shoes there. That way I could use my toes. Can I blame it on the fact that the numbers are hurting? Can I please blame it on that? That's my only sort of copium right now. Alright. I don't know what I made white, but I'm sure I'll find it eventually. Okay, so now that's done. That looks like it's running fairly well. Let's see. This, we can get rid of that output right there. How many outputs do I need? Let's see. So I'm going to be putting out 1200, so I need to branch off of these every 8. So there. And I can probably get rid of the other one too. And this excess will just fill in somewhere because it's 1200 and 1200 going in. Why do I have excess? 34.67. I shouldn't have excess at 34.67 if it's putting out 37.5, because these are putting out 37.5. And 1200 divided by 37.5 is 32. Why is it? Oh, I need the extra 100. I need the extra 100. Okay. Okay, that makes it a whole lot easier. Then these, that's just going to be like the excess stuff. That doesn't really matter. Let's see. And then input is going to be a 300 line and then a 480 line. So we'll just, let's see, what's the input? 300 divided by 22.5. Let's see. So 13.33. Might need to do a smart splitter or something. 13.33, that's okay. Oh, that's gonna be right in the middle. Yeah. So it's after that one right there. And after this one, that's when we need to feed in the 480 belt going all the way down. Yeah. Yep, that's where we need to put it, and that is not a great spot at all. It's looking very pink. I thought it was more purple. It's looking very pink in the sunlight. Is that just me? I feel like it's looking very pink. I guess over there it looks more pink, and over here it looks more purple, maybe? Alright, let's figure out where we're going to be bringing the quartz from. So that's taking... Let's see, are they next to each other? So we need a pure and a normal. Pure and a normal. And then if we look for quartz, we have pure and a normal right there. Perfect. So these can go straight over, feed into this right here. We already have some infrastructure in place, or we could just bring it straight across. That will work out. And then what we need to do is bring, let's see, that's an input. So bring you to the edge. Like so. Get rid of that. I'm gonna copy that. bring that down to right here. Then where it splits off, right here, we need to kind of like curve it. Let's just put this down right here. Actually, let's make sure you're lined up well. And let's get that like so. And then we can just run this all the way down. Let's get that. Make sure we're on straight. Alright. This one is going to be the normal, and that other one is going to be the pure. And shoot, we can hook that up right now. And let's send power down to here. Let's see. Try to hide the power line a little bit. And send you right to there. Yep. Okay. So that is the inputs taken care of. Outputs, I'm not sure yet. I guess we could just get them down there. Do the same thing, hook them up to awesome sinks. We need 4 of these. 2, 3, and 4. Let's go ahead and upgrade that power line. What do you say? And then we'll just get these to the end, and then, yeah, yes. Do that number, and then when we actually figure out where we're going to be taking these, then we can make it look a little bit better. For now, I just want to get everything primed, ready to go. Okay. Oh, I need to make one more. And then we can delete this whenever. Okay, there's that one hooked up. And let's Copy that. And delete that. Alright, shoot. Need to delete that. Copy that. Send you like that. 4 going down. And do that. Basically just rinse and repeat. Going down. Hooking all these up. Let's see, we need to go straight and then like that. Yeah. That trips me out every time I see it. It looks like it's unlevel. Maybe it is. I can't tell. It looks like it is, and it just trips me out every single time I look at it. Let's see, I need this hooked up right there. And that means this one's not going to be quite lined up, but again, it's temporary. We just need to make sure this is all working. God, that looks so good. It's beautiful. It looks so good. Alright, and then just this last one. And then we just need to connect everything. And it needs to be on this line. I need to get me like a snack or something. I'm getting hungry. Gonna turn this into what's it called? Like a mukbang? Is that what it's called? Pretty sure that's what it's called. Mukbang. Right? All these should be connected. And we just need to take these, make it a 300 and a 480. 300 goes first. And then we need foundations. I wish they were lined up just a little bit better. I just can't make turns yet. And then we just need to take that up. Pretty much straight that way. Yep. Yeah, pretty much straight this way. Alright. And then can I get rid of that? Yes, I can. I love the booms. So good. Alright, now let's do production. We're running out of miners.
A productive pioneer is a good pioneer.
I think so too. Why aren't you... Did I do all this and then forget to set it up? It's very possible. Because yeah, it's really looking like I hooked all this up and then forgot to set it. Yeah, let's just get rid of that and that and that. Nope. And continue this to there. Guess I don't need that anymore. Alright, so we're going to, let's see, which one is this? You are the pure, so I need 480 out of you, if you could. And then that makes you a normal. And I need 300. Thank you. So you're going to be coming down this way. That makes you coming down the middle. So this first one is going to be the 300. What are the chances they're on the right side? Okay, so this is 480. Coming down, coming down. Not on the right side, are they? 480 needs to come here. There, and then you need to go to here, but you're going to stay up a little bit. I'm going to redo that. Be slightly raised. Now plug them in and see what happens. I need to connect the power to all these. That would be good. All right. Alright, let's go. Are we starting to get the goods? Are we starting to get the goods? It's looking like it. How is that looking? Still looking all green over there. That is beautiful to see. Alright. We have ourselves some silica. Woo! Now comes the fun part of merging these two together. Which all the lines are here. I might just wrap these around and send them that way. Bring those down. That might be the play. Because next we need to make 44 assemblers for all the circuit boards. Which I'm probably going to make 48 and then just make them, you know, split off and all that. That's the plan. But I think I'm going to... actually, Billy, if you're still here, we can go check out the power plant so you can see that. And I'll give this time to do its thing. And the power plant's right over there, so it's not far at all. Hello. Yeah, this is the power plant. Definitely needs some beautification for sure. Let's see, can I make it to there? I don't think so. I am running out quickly. Alright, and... Hey buddy, how you doing? So yeah, this is the power plant. And then, oh, I can go down here and use photo mode. P, and then I want to decouple. That's the power plant. Oh. And I do see some yellow lights, but it makes sense. It does. We don't have enough sulfur to run everything. So that is why it's not running at peak efficiencies. But all in all, it is running fairly well. I would go down there, but it is very loud down there. let's go ahead and do that. Yep. I think it looks pretty good. We do need to finish it out a little bit, make it look like everything's not just floating there. But overall, I think it looks really good. But if you guys enjoyed, thank you so much. If you'd like to check out more streams, I will be back later tonight. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.